Cobra Kai co-showrunner John Hurwitz assures fans that the Sekai Taikai will be as intense as teased by Mike Barnes in Season 6 Part 1. With its delayed appearance after the Season 5 introduction, fans of the show have wondered if it would live up to expectations. Between Kreese's deadly means of building his new team, to Mr. Miyagi's box of secrets housing a bloody headband with the tournament's logo, it seems likely the Sekai Taikai will be as deadly as promised.
I'm afraid.
As anticipation remains high for the international tournament, co-showrunner John Hurwitz teases the high stakes to come from Cobra Kai Season 6's Sekai Taikai. First introduced in Season 5 of the Karate Kid sequel show, the Sekai Taikai is considered the elite tournament of the international karate world, with Terry Silver contending with Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence to win entry into it. With Silver arrested in the Season 5 finale, Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 saw Daniel and Johnny preparing their students to compete, including narrowing down the roster to Miguel, Sam, Hawk, Devon, Dimitri, and Robbie. Part of this decision-making came from Mike Barnes' help, who also teased the Sekai Taikai to be a deadly competition, with Hurwitz recently assuring it as such on X. In response to a fan's question about whether anyone actually died in the tournament or if Barnes was trying to scare the kids, Hurwitz teased that he would take Mike Barnes for his word. While the show has already seen some deadly stakes in prior seasons, particularly with Silver nearly killing Chozen in Season 5, the build-up for the Sekai Taikai in Cobra Kai Season 6 has proven to be one of its biggest yet. Much like the Mortal Kombat movie reboot, Hurwitz and co-showrunners Josh Hield and Hayden Schlossberg elected to save the tournament for the show's final season, despite setting it up in its predecessor. With some audiences having found this to be disappointing, the question now becomes whether it will live up to expectations. Despite some of these concerns, Hurwitz, Hield, and Schlossberg have introduced some key indications that the Sekai Taikai will be as deadly as Barnes teased going into the rest of Cobra Kai Season 6. One of the biggest indications is Daniel's discovery of Mr. Miyagi's box of secrets within Miyagi-Do, which includes a headband with the tournament's logo and blood soaked into it. While the creative team have cautioned the headband may not necessarily have belonged to Mr. Miyagi, its mere existence does hint at the brutality to come from the tournament. The other major indication that Cobra Kai Season 6's Sekai Taikai will be both worth the wait and as deadly as Barnes teases is how far Kreese has gone to build a new team of fighters to compete in the tournament. As seen in Part 1, Kreese's spiritual journey to prove himself to Master Kim Sun-young saw him murder a hallucination of Johnny, and while it seems unlikely he will go to such extremes in actuality, he may invite his new students to take such measures. With Tori now part of Kreese's Cobra Kai team, it will be interesting to see if she's able to escape this deadly manipulation.
You can't run from me. Oh, you can. You keep surprising me.
For me, I still don't know what it looks like. The impression I get is a mashup between Van Damme's Bloodsport and Eric Roberts' Best of the Best. And if you haven't seen those movies, then you really need to. But I'm hopeful that the Sekai Taikai is quite edgy though, but we will have to wait and see. Let me know what you think it's going to look like in the comments below.